Chelsea's latest training session at Cobham today provided another glimpse into the intensity and structure Enzo Maresca has been implementing since he took charge. The Italian coach, known for his meticulous approach and tactical clarity, gathered his players early in the morning and set the tone for what has now become a daily ritual. According to Maresca, these training sessions are not just standard routines, but carefully designed to push the squad to new physical and mental levels. He stressed once again that the team will continue to train every single day for 5 consecutive days, a method he believes will ensure sharpness, fitness, and tactical understanding as the season progresses. The session began with a focus on high-energy warm-ups, emphasizing speed, sharp reactions, and fluid ball movement. Maresca stood close to the drills, constantly talking to the players, demanding intensity and full commitment. It was clear that his presence on the pitch was not symbolic, he was directly involved, halting drills when he spotted mistakes and applauding when the players executed moves exactly as he wanted. Several members of his coaching staff assisted, but Maresca's voice was the loudest, ensuring that every player felt the urgency of his philosophy. As training developed, small-sided games became the highlight of the day. Maresca divided the squad into groups, pushing them to maintain possession under pressure and transition quickly from defense to attack. His tactical blueprint was visible in every exercise: quick passing, intelligent positioning, and compact defensive organization. The players were not allowed to lose concentration, with Maresca often pausing play to instruct individuals on their movement, body positioning, and decision-making. These moments reflected his commitment to detail, which has already become a defining feature of his reign at Chelsea. The physical aspect of the session was equally demanding. The squad underwent endurance runs and high-intensity sprints that tested their stamina. Maresca has insisted that fitness is non-negotiable if Chelsea are to compete at the highest level, particularly in the Premier League where the pace is relentless. Players like Conor Gallagher and Moises Caicedo were seen leading by example, pushing themselves and encouraging their teammates. For the younger talents in the squad, this intensity served as both a challenge and an opportunity to impress the manager. Beyond the physical drills, there was also a strong emphasis on team cohesion. Maresca arranged tactical discussions on the field, encouraging players to communicate with one another and solve problems collectively. He is determined to build a side that not only follows his instructions but also develops an instinctive understanding of each other's roles. This, he believes, will be the foundation for sustained success. The players responded positively, with experienced figures like Thiago Silva and Raheem Sterling often guiding the younger ones, showing that there is a healthy balance of leadership within the group. Maresca later explained that the idea of training 5 days in a row is not simply about physical preparation, but about creating habits. For him, repetition is the key to mastery. He wants Chelsea to reach a point where pressing patterns, attacking transitions, and defensive positioning are second nature, requiring no hesitation during competitive matches. By building such consistency in training, he aims to eliminate the errors that have sometimes cost Chelsea in the past. His plan is to make sure that when match day arrives, every player feels both mentally and physically ready to execute the game plan with confidence. Observers at the session noted the noticeable improvement in intensity compared to previous weeks. The players looked sharper, more focused, and increasingly comfortable with Maresca's style of play. Even in training, the tempo was high, as though the players were already preparing for a real match. The competitive spirit was evident, with challenges flying in and goals being celebrated passionately during practice games. This atmosphere has created a sense of urgency within the squad. Every session matters, every detail counts. As the day drew to a close, Maresca gathered the players together in a huddle at the center of the pitch. He reminded them that hard work on the training ground is the foundation for victories on the weekend. He urged them to stay committed, to push themselves beyond comfort, and to trust the process he is building. The players left the pitch visibly exhausted, yet there was also a sense of satisfaction. They knew they had been tested, and they knew they were improving under a manager who refuses to accept mediocrity. For Chelsea supporters, today's training was another reminder that Enzo Maresca is determined to instill discipline, resilience, and tactical sharpness into the squad. His insistence on 5 consecutive days of training is a bold statement, but one that could prove decisive in shaping Chelsea into a team capable of competing at the highest levels once again. If the commitment seen today continues throughout the season, Chelsea may well reap the rewards of Maresca's relentless pursuit of excellence.